he said he will negotiate with his people, and he has not called any of us on negotiation. So I still don't think that it's not detrimental. We are committed to work. We complain for ourselves. We are in one vehicle, and I believe that our destination is to victory. And so by God, we will all close to victory.
Governor Wike has debunked the speculation, saying he's not a man to shy away from making the hard decisions.
They said, I had a conversation with BBC. Where is the picture? Where is the video? Wike had an interview with BBC. Wike said we had a deal with so. And some of you waste your time to listen to such things. Don't you know that when I want to do something, I will do it? You don't need to speculate. They say there's trouble. There's no trouble. What we have is the introduction to trouble that will come. The day we had meeting with so and so. What is your problem? Assuming that there was a meeting. Has Atiku not been holding meeting with governors of APC? Ask him. Ask is in Dubai. Don't we know what's going on? So why do you bother about us? G5 that you say you can win without us. Leave us alone. Leave me alone. Leave Sheima Kende alone. Leave Autumn alone. Leave Ibazu alone. Leave Ibazu alone. Focus on your problems.
It is most likely the G5 will not support Atiku and will have to pick from the other candidates, possibly Kwankwaso, Peter Obi, or Tinubu. The London meeting was expected to be where the choice would have been made, as if giving a January 5 deadline. The Punch newspaper is speculating this morning that failure to reach a consensus may be the reason the G5 is yet to adopt a candidate. The conundrum is, what presidential candidate is the River State Governor, Nyesom Wike, likely to support? What if, and it's a big what if, the G5 tilts towards the APC? Can the APC and PDP politicians in the state shake hands politically? We've heard lots of narratives about politics. It's about aligned interests. With this particular interest, align members of the different parties. Joining us to have this conversation is a legal practitioner and a chieftain of the APC, J.C. Williams Esquire. Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, my brother.
How you doing?
I'm very fine, thank you.
All right. So you heard the intro. You know where we're going. I'm sure you know about the G5 governors. They happen to be the superstar governors in the country right now. Mm-hmm. How would you describe a possible, and this of course is speculative because we're still waiting for the announcement, a possible support by Governor Wike to the candidacy of Bola Tinubu?
Thank you for this opportunity. That would be most welcome by the APC.
Why so?
You know, there comes a time in the life of a man that a man begins to think twice. A man begins to retrace his steps. A man begins to see a clearer picture.
Really?
A man begins to understand that, oh, I've made mistakes here and there. So if at any point in time of the life of a man such moment comes, it is most welcome. You know, it is better late than never, like they say.
All right.
So if Governor Wike and his G5 travelers decides to support the candidacy of the APC presidential candidate, we'll be happy. They are welcome.
Okay.
Yes.
Wike is not leaving the PDP. I hope you know that.
Well, he just told me, because it will be disastrous in our polity today. The way we play, you know, party is supreme.
That's what you party people like to make party look like.
Party is supreme, and Supreme Court of Nigeria have said so.
Okay.
So, in the event that Wike and his G5 decides to support APC
while being PDP members,
I am not going to tell the PDP people what to do, because no individual is bigger than the party.
True.
Supreme Court have said, you saw this party, you saw their manifesto, you saw their constitution, and you opted to join. So if you've on discovering that, oh, you are no longer comfortable there, the best thing to do as a politician is to quit. But if you want to remain there, like some people say, I want to remain here and fight, I will fight dirty. The party, I'm talking of PDP, they know what to do to such a person, or such group of persons.
Your response to the question came along the lines of, there comes a time in a man's life.
That's correct.
Where he sees the light.
That's
where
correct.
he retraces his steps.
That's correct.
Where he chooses right from wrong.
That's correct.
I want to believe that in the context of this conversation, for you, light is APC.
That's correct.
And darkness is PDP.
That's correct.
Retracing of steps is from P to APC. And that for the man is seeing the light.
Yes, that's correct.
How are you sure APC is the light?
You see, if APC is, remember, you said the question is that there is this speculation.
What
that,
if?
The G5 governors want to support Ahmed Tinubu of APC.
It is conditional. So what this grammar was speaking is based on what if.
Yes.
Okay.
And you know, in politics, what if is very important.
Very extremely important.
Yes. So the point is, you ask, in the circumstance APC is said to be the light. Yes.
No. I did not.
No. I mean, flowing from your question that if they leave,
yes,
then they are going to light as against darkness where they were.
Again, you are the one that introduced light into the narrative.
Exactly, I know.
I'm saying the darkness that is in PDP that you have spotted. Are you sure that darkness is not also in APC?
If the darkness is in APC, the people who wants to move to support APC candidates won't like to move from darkness to darkness. There must be a distinction between darkness, or there must be something they have seen in APC that signals light to them. Otherwise, no right thinking person will go from darkness to darkness.
Professor J.C. Williams.
Yes.
In the event that you are in a burning building, let's say this studio right now, what do you do?
Of course, you look for an exit route.
Exactly. When looking for an exit, you're not looking for the perfect exit. You're looking for an exit. So let us say that at this point, the PDP is on fire. The exit of the G5 governors, or whoever looks to exit, immediately is not, let me look for a mansion to run into. It is, let me run out of. Right?
That's correct.
Good. In the process of running out of, if the APC is the first thing that we see, we run into, not because the APC is the best choice. So what if the APC just happens to be strategically placed at the exit of the PDP?
Let me tell you.
And not necessarily the best option.
Let me tell you something. Anything that at every material time that could save your life is the best in the circumstance. You are in this building, and this building is being gutted by fire.
That's right.
And God helping you, you saw an exit route. Nothing can be bigger, nothing can be better than that exit route that you use that save your life at that material time. There's no alternative. If that exit route was as bad or as good as it could save you, then it is the best for you.
The point I'm making is the available option is not always the best option. Sometimes it is just the available option.
That is what I'm telling you. That is available. That is available at that time you needed it. Is the best for you. That option is available. Because it can also be that even that option is not available. So any option, any door that is opened to you at a time you needed life, do you know what? Even if afterwards you have 20 doors open, it will not be as important as that one that saved your life.
You make a valid
It's
point.
like, you need 100 naira. Somebody is sick. I needed 100 naira to save the life of that person. And then I offer you that 100 naira. Now, do you know that if later, or maybe I didn't give you, let's say I didn't give you that 100 naira, and later, of course, that person died, and later I said, my friend, come take this 1 million naira, take help yourself. Which one is better? When you needed 100 naira to save the life of that person, I couldn't help. When you didn't need it anymore, then I gave you. So you can imagine. So which one is better in the circumstance? That one that gave you life. So whether APC is the best or not the best, the fact that APC is the alternative at that material time is the best for you.
We'll get back to your 100 naira after the break.
Yeah.
Please stay with us.
Thank you.
Politicking.
Is Road to 2023 on 92.3 Nigeria Info. I'm Sam Oråcle Chinedu. We're talking the G5 big announcement. Now, a few days ago, Governor Wike said the G5, made up of himself, the governors of Abia, Enugu, and Benue, will announce their preferred candidates. There have been speculations as to who, what party their allegiance would lie with. And it lies largely in the direction of the APC. Of course, at this point, it is clear it very likely would be between Kwankwaso, Obi, or Atiku. Now, it has been speculated that it very likely could be the APC. With a meeting in London, a rumored meeting, of course, we're asking, is it possible that the APC and PDP politicians can shake hands politically? My guest, legal practitioner and a chieftain of the APC, J.C. Williams, doesn't think about just the possibility, but thinks about the light that the APC brings in the world of darkness. You're welcome once again, Mr. Williams.
Thank you very much.
All right. So before the break, you were talking about the available option being the required light at the time it was offered.
That's correct.
And I was going to say, you realize that decisions made in an emergency do not stand the test of rationality, because you don't have the time to think, because it is an emergency.
Well, decision made in times of emergency doesn't
Always. I should have added always.
Yeah,
stand the test of rationality.
But you see, my point is the fact that at the material time when that decision was made, you got the best you wanted. At the time you made that decision, what you needed, you got it. Every normal person, every right thinking person will always appreciate that moment where he took that step, where he made that decision that gave him hope at the end, or gave him the desired satisfaction. Yeah, sometimes you could make a decision hastily and then later you have to, but my point is, as long as that decision you took at that material time saved the situation. Now let me tell you something. Remember the case of the late presidential Adua and Jonathan, what today is referred to Nigeria as the doctrine of necessity. There was nothing like that in the Constitution of Nigeria as when that decision was made. The National Assembly had to just to do something to save the situation. And you know, today in Nigeria, that has become what I will even call a local classical. Today, everybody refers to it as what? Doctrine of necessity. It saved Nigeria at the time. You get the point? So when you take a decision and that decision turns out to be good at that time, don't throw that moment away.
I will beg to differ on that, but let's come back to your party. You're introduced as an APC chieftain, so you definitely know the constitution of the APC, the intricacies and the workings. What is the penalty, or what does anti-party activity attract in the APC? How do you handle anti-party activity in the APC?
Yes, anti-party activity in APC. Remember when I was saying, when I started, I said that if at the end of the day the G5 governors decides to throw their weight, because they are governors, you don't say they don't have power, they do. If they decide to throw their weight behind the APC presidential candidate, you know, I remember I told you that the PDP should know what to do. Yeah. Because that is a clear case of anti-party. No one individual is bigger than the party. Yes, party is supreme. Now, in the APC, same applies. If an individual feels too powerful, it's a simple thing. Go and form your own party. Your powerful party as a powerful person.
Now these are 5 individuals actually.
No, I agree with you.
So it's power raised to power 5.
Let me tell you something. Whether there are 100 governors, whether there are 1,000 governors, the thing is that party is supreme. That is the constitution of the party.
So how does the APC respond?
Of course, expulsion is one of the options, as enshrined in the APC party constitution. Expulsion. Suspension is also another, depending on the gravity of what you have done.
So considering that the APC understands that anti-party anywhere is anti-party everywhere.
Yes.
Should the APC not frown against such a support?
Oh no, let me tell you something. No. You see, we are politicking.
I like that you're smiling while saying oh no.
Yes, you know, if somebody wants to destroy his father's house,
okay,
because he's the last son, and the father say you remain the last son, there is a first son, there is second son, and he say no, because your father didn't change, and say you want to become a Jacob at all cost, and then you now went outside to bring militants or bring kidnappers or bring any useless group. Say, come, I want to destroy my father's house. My father didn't make me first son. Meanwhile, the person you have gone to hire is also eyeing your father's too.
Okay.
Knowing that if your father's house is destroyed, the person will get that stool. You think the person will tell you, please, don't destroy your father's stool? I mean, your father's family. No, APC, that's why I told you. I said they are most welcome. But I know that should we get to that, I believe also that is why the so-called G5, they are very careful. Because they know the consequence of what they are about to do on their party.
Okay.
They know that there is a constitution that their party will get back to the constitution and do the needful. That is why I see them every day. Oh, we'll meet on December 5th. We'll meet December 30th. We'll take decision January 5th. We'll take they are just delayed. They know what the PDP can do to them. And you know what? Some of them are candidates of the party. Some of them are running election. So you know, they also know. So they are just being careful.
Okay. So using your analogy of the child who wants to destroy his father's house, and he has hired a person who has always eyed the father's place.
Yeah.
Would that not mean that the last born who wants to destroy his father's house has become a tool? Because if we're using
destruction,
yes.
So
the APC would use the G5 as a tool to destroy the PDP?
Let me tell you, the APC as a party is on its own planning on how to win election. Then a group, in this case G5, for whatever their problem may be, I'm not interested. They say no. Let us join hands with the opposition to destroy this our house. But let me also tell you the implication.
Tell me.
When APC finally wins that election.
When
APC finally wins.
I think the word you're looking for is if.
No, I'm not saying if. I know what I'm saying. I'm not saying if. When APC wins, you know, a young man that can hire people to destroy his father's house where he biologically belongs, you think that the APC will take him seriously? You are a human being. In your father's house, you have made children, and one particular one went and hired other people, come and destroy my father's house. Eventually your father's house is destroyed. You think those people will take him seriously? The answer is emphatic no. So that is the beauty of it. Come, okay, you want to join us and destroy your father's house so that we get what is even your inheritance. Your inheritance much later, if not today, tomorrow, maybe by the time your elder brother stays and die, the other, it gets to you. That is an inheritance, something that is your inheritance, because you didn't get it now. You want to destroy it. That is foolishness. Because what it means that when the other person gets it, it's no longer your inheritance, and you won't be taken seriously there. So we are begging them, the APC, we are begging the G5. The G5 were governors, right? They should please hasten up. Please, they are most welcome. They should hasten up. It's getting late, sir.
Right. It's important that you are a part of the conversation. What is your take on the G5 drama? Do you also agree with Mr. Williams' position? 070-0923-0923. 070-0923-0923. The G5, if, remember that this is speculative, tilts in the direction of the APC, can the APC and the PDP politicians shake hands politically? I'm going to get back to Mr. Williams shortly about the Wike Amechi saga and how this may play into the G5 drama. Please turn off your radio as you call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name?
I'm Abdul Kranziz, calling from Obogoro.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, because it's a Yuletide season, my concern based on the topic on ground is the analogy people use on the studio.
All right.
Saying if a man's house is on fire, they should look for, the first thing to do is to look for an exit point
That's
to
right.
go out from the fire. I think the first thing to do is to try to extinguish the fire.
My brother.
Which Wiki and the G5 have tried to do,
Okay.
and they're not getting any positive results. So if the house is on fire, you look for.
All right, I agree, but it depends on the fire.
Exactly. But every fire starts small.
Gas fire does not start small.
Yes. So if it's beyond you to extinguish, then you exit.
Okay.
Just as the G5 are trying to do right now.
All right, so he says it's fight before flight. Attempt to fight the fire. Interesting. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, what's your name?
My name is Alfred Todd.
Go ahead, Alfred.
Let me greet your guest in the studio, the barrister.
Thank you.
Ogameka,
Daily.
my name.
Okay.
You see, on the matter of discussion, APC will be very, very glad to welcome the G5 government because, one, there is nobody that you put sugar in his mouth that would want to spit it out. Everybody would want to swallow because the person knows that it's something that tastes right. And the G5 governor, too, is helping to destroy their party. So there is nobody that you would, in a class where you are, if you're 5, and then there is a competition of first 3. Even in exam hall, you see your colleague failing. You wouldn't want to correct me because you want to come out or be the best 3. So I think it is a welcome development if the G5 governor has realized after talking down on APC in all forums and campaigns, and then they've now realized that APC is now a safe haven for them. They are most welcome. I certainly 100% agree with the barrister in the studio. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Remember, we are live on Facebook and Twitter. You can watch as you listen. It's facebook.com/NigeriaInfoPH. And of course, on Twitter, it is @NigeriaInfoPH. Back to you, Mr. Williams, before I take more calls. Are you a fan of football?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you conversant with the term fair play? Does fair play apply in politics?
Can.
In politics, does it ordinarily apply?
Politics is a game where the winner is supposed to serve.
Okay.
That's why ordinarily should be knowing that I'm not going there to amass wealth. After I'm going there to serve you. So why should I fight? Why should I kill you? Why should you kill me? It's just to serve, service. Now, because in Nigeria particularly, we have taken it to another level where we see it as a platform to enrich ourselves. So desperation now comes in. So fair play is no longer there. That's what I mean.
Road to 2023. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Good morning. What's your name?
My name is Ochoma calling from Romani.
Go ahead.
Yes. Good morning to your guest in the studio.
Thank you.
Brother Tankalanjimeka.
Dearly.
Please go ahead.
Yes. I agree with the barrister automatically. Why? Because when a son in the family, because you feel you want to be the head, and you also feel that without you nobody. For that you want to destroy your home, you want to destroy your family, you want to destroy everybody. It's unfair, brother. What the G5 governor, a particular one from the state, want to destroy the whole place because he's not there. And I think we need to move from some of our thinking. After all this fighting is for special interest. So, like what the pastor said, it will be a welcome development to APC, but he wants to destroy his party and because of a particular person and give APC what they are not supposed to get. It will be a welcome development to APC. So I think the governor should have a team because at the end of the day, the APC will not take them serious.
All right. So Sam, I beg, waiting G5 announced when an announcement has not been made yet. The anticipation of the announcement that is currently making the news. The governors have said that come January 5, they will officially announce what candidates they have endorsed for the 2023 presidential election. Ihaichukwu Alaribe, in response to Emmanuel, says nothing yet. They have nothing to offer except personal interest. All right. Thank God Ability Atuegbu, still on Facebook, says Governor Nyesom Wike will be the last person to support Bola Tinubu's presidential bid because he has already told those that care to know that APC is a cancer. Mazi Marvelous, the G5 is highly welcome to the APC, but I pity its members who are contesting for various positions. Mr. Williams said that earlier. And Ihaichukwu says even the G5 governors, which are the candidate of APC, it's the people who decide who becomes the next president of the country, not these men who have nothing to offer. Let's go over to WhatsApp comments waiting to be read. This one says, Wike will support Tinubu for sure, and the truth remains that River State is okay. It mentions a particular party here, and his support will not change anything. He can't force his family members to vote his choice. Sandy says, we cannot afford to move to cancer. He has described the APC as, at some point, that's double jeopardy for him. Let me remind him and your guest, the Right Honorable Amechi, is still the leader of the APC. Can two work together, except they agree? Food for thought. Otis from Port Harcourt. I like that this question came in now because it segues into my next question. Amechi, Wike, if this G5 supports, I have to repeat as many times as possible that I'm using the word if loosely because an announcement has not been made. If they eventually support the APC candidate, how does this play into the Amechi Wike never-ending drama/fight? And how is it supposed to help it or work against it?
You know, I told you at the beginning of this discussion that there comes a time in the life of a man when a man begins to see his mistakes. And what makes a man in the circumstance is your ability to go and apologize to those persons you have abused, you have insulted privately and publicly. Now, don't forget that the Right Honorable Chibigoro Timi Amechi used to be Governor Wike's boss. And most importantly, they are brothers. So, if in the process of this power thing, Governor Wike decides to eventually lead his G5 into APC, in APC there is order. Even in heaven there is order. Of course, there is a leader of APC both in River State and in the South. The best thing to do in the circumstance is to say, oh, my brother, look, this is politics. However, I offended you. Please, let's move on. After all, it's a game of interest. That's what I expect.
Have you as a man come to that point in your life where you see the light? Has that happened to you personally?
Light where?
Well, you said there comes a time in a man's life.
Of course.
Have you gotten to that time?
Of course, over time.
Politically speaking.
Politically speaking. Yes, even in my private life.
So where were you before you joined the APC?
We were all in PDP.
And then you saw the light.
We were all in PDP, and then something happened which everybody who is resident in River State as a 2013 during the Jonathan's era, no, I believe you know too, how we moved to APC. And today, let me tell you, when we moved to APC, there is no name they didn't call us. That's why, you know, it's, somebody just said there that these people don't want to come to cancer. You know, APC was nicknamed cancer by Governor Wike at some point. So when we joined APC, there is no name. Oh, Hausa people, hey, Islam. Oh, these people are not diverse. Oh, you know, that's why I say it would be most interesting that these people now want to turn Muslims, want to come to the cancer. They want to leave malaria to come to cancer. Even at that, they are most welcome. But I can assure you one thing: the right honorable Rotimi Amaechi is a man that has large heart. I'm not holding before him. I'm saying what I know. He's a man that forgives with ease. Look, let me tell you something. The problem some of us have with Rotimi Amaechi is that for those of us that have consistently followed him, both in good and in bad times, do you know what? When those people who insulted, abused him, called him names, the moment they come back to him now, some of us will go to the back bench. He will take them seriously. It's unfortunate that is the man Rotimi Amaechi, and that's one issue we have with him. He will forget, Bible say forgive and forget. Rotimi Amaechi is the only man I know that can forgive and forget. Me, I can forgive, I can't forget. But he forgives and forgets and make it look like it never happened. So I won't be surprised if his brother comes back and now realizes that this place is not cancer and say, my brother, let's work together. You will be shocked that they will work in such a manner that those of us who think we are around Amaechi, it will be difficult for us to see him again.
Well,
it's some people that will take the front seat.
So apparently there was a fire burn as well when you left the APC, the PDP for the APC. There was a fire burning that affected you guys.
Yes.
This means that there usually is a fire burning in political parties.
That's correct.
Has this fire not got into the APC?
You see, people differs. Your approach to issues differs.
The APC in River State has not exactly been defined with the term safe haven. They've had their fair share of problems.
Oh yes, that's what I'm telling you. But you see, our ability to remain and say no, we will sort our problems ourselves.
Okay.
That is why some people that are seeing us as the exit route where they can come and then manifest.
Let's take some more calls.
070-0923-0923
070-0923-0923. Please turn off your radio as you call. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. What's your name?
Good morning.
Good morning. What is your name? All right, go ahead.
It's all right. I just want to give my opinion on the whole issue.
All right.
Everyone is entitled to their opinion individually. So my take on this discussion based on politics is that I have looked at the three contestants, that is Obi, Chinedu, and then Atiku.
Okay, Atiku.
They were looked at the three of them. Assuming that Nigeria is a country that, that welcomes good things, that wants progress, that wants the country to move forward. That will be based on his profile.
All right, so hold on. Listen.
We know
hello, can you
can be able to do.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, so as much as you're entitled to your opinion, where you can share this opinion is not your entitlement.
Yes.
You cannot and should not campaign on this platform. Share your opinion objectively and, let's know where you stand. But, coming to tell people this is a better candidate, not here, not now, not this morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
My name is Omid Deke. I'm calling from Kokana.
Go ahead.
Yes, I want to an extent, agree with your guest, and to an extent, agree with him on the possible conditions of different governors affecting the APC.
Okay.
One thing I must have physically is that the Governor not having any position he's contesting for, can use the opportunity to bargain for himself. But the issue here is that other G5 governors who has ambition, who are already a candidate on a PDP as a political party, what will be their stake? In the 30 states where these votes belong to, every day has a leader in the state who automatically hold the structure of the party in that state. So if you bring a governor in that state and hand over the structure to the governor, promising him that he's going to be a minister, what happened to APC, original APC in those states? So we can compromise and go because because it's not contesting any political position for now. But other G5 government will be very different with it. And that's why it's happy now.
All right, I have to let you go. We take a break now, and coming up next, we wrap up the conversation. Please stay with us. Welcome back. It's 2023 on 92.3. We're taking some comments from different platforms. Labour Party has already stated with Peter. I'll be the one will dictate on the votes if there are millions of us telling you personally. And also, as we're talking about the possibility of supporting the candidates, we have Peter and the G5 said that's something and we're waiting to see out. If they vote with a party that is not the APC, do you see this affecting his party and your candidate?
APC man, as Rivers man, my interest person, yes, I want to see Pastor Tonyeko as the governor of Rivers State. That's my interest number one. I want to see all APC candidates win their election in Rivers State. That is my interest number one. I also want APC to win the general election,
regardless of the cost.
Cost? I don't understand what you mean by regardless of cost. We are not going to kill human beings.
No, victory comes at it definitely comes at a price.
Yeah, the price of campaigning, reaching out to people, you know, that is how I look at it. We will campaign door to door. Why? We want APC victory. Like I told you, and I'm so unequivocal about it.
Okay.
My interest is from House of Assembly, House of Rep, Senate, Governor. First and foremost, I say charity begins at home. It is when APC have won here that we can now be happy to go to Abuja to see APC president.
So back to the question which you have not answered. If the G5 governor supports another candidate, could this hurt the chances of the APC?
Don't forget that the G5 governors were there in 2019 and supported their PDP, and yet APC won election. So there is nothing strange about it. With or without the G5 governors, APC is the party to beat.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Williams, for making the time.
Thank you, my pleasure.
And that's as far as we can go on today's episode of Road to 2023. Join us next Saturday at 8 a.m. to catch the updates on the 2023 elections, from the candidates to the voting and other related issues. The Road to 2023 is produced by Kalada Batbo. Coming up now is the news around the world. Stay with us.